What's up guys, EB Tech here, and I wanted to do a comprehensive review of the ICLC Costa Rica program that I've been a part of for a month now. So, I'd like to just start with this. Overall, I think the program is very, very good. My living situations personally were very, very good as well. And also on top of that, the food was awesome. Everywhere I went, I have not had a bad meal since I've been here. I can also say I would highly recommend this program. This program has pushed me to speak more Spanish because you're in Costa Rica. Everyone speaks Spanish. Most of the signs are in Spanish. There are some that are in English, but majority of everything is in Spanish. There's no getting away from it. If you don't want to speak Spanish, do not come to Costa Rica because the population, everything is in Spanish. But you know what, for this kind of review, don't just take my word for it. Take the word of a couple of my friends that I talked to. So Jordan, what'd you think of the program?
It was easy, because we were in the easy classes, right guys?
We played dumb.
The easy classes, but I don't know, it was fine. 4 hours seemed like nothing, but I wish we would have learned more of past tense type things in the beginning so I could actually talk to my families. Other than that, it was great.
What did you think of the program?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good experience and it taught me a lot about the way that other cultures live and experience life.
Alright, Bridget. So, what did you think of the program?
I thought it was really fun and a great way to immerse yourself in a culture, but I'm definitely excited to be going home.
Me too. Time to return to the air conditioning. What did you think of the living situation?
First 2 days were rough. It was hard to adjust, but after that, I feel like we all adjusted pretty well and got to know our families and talked to them more and better.
I loved my family. They were really nice to me and encouraging when I got Spanish wrong, and they gave me really good food every single morning and afternoon, so I was happy.
Same. And how was your living situation?
It was good. I had a very young family. My parents were only 28, and they had a 7-month-old, a 2-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So that was very weird to have to adjust to hearing crying babies every night, and it was just a very different situation. So I liked my family a lot, but it was interesting adjusting.
Adjustment periods are always rough. What is something you wish you knew coming in?
Again, with the money situation, I had no idea I was going to spend as much money as I did.
Overall, how much money do you think y'all spent?
Around $1,000.
Yeah.
Alright, so 1,000, you'd say probably 1,000 minimum.
Minimum 1,000.
Yeah, that's for that's for lunch, transportation, souvenirs, anything you want to buy, and then any extra traveling you want to do. And most days we all go travel because there's nothing to do after class.
True. And keep in mind, I spent $50 on freaking coffee. 6 bags, but dadgummit. Alright, what's something you wish you knew coming into this?
The amount of money we would have spent. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Everyone agrees with that.
We all went over budget.
Yeah.
Way over budget.
Mostly on souvenirs.
What's something you wish you knew coming in?
Spanish.
Because you're the one that came in with 0 Spanish.
I had never had a Spanish class in my entire life.
Now, I have one question. Are they technically accurate in saying that anybody that does not know Spanish can come into this?
I'm here, aren't I?
It would definitely be better if they required people to have at least 1 semester of Spanish beforehand, because you kind of get thrown into it,
And most of the professors aren't bilingual, so that makes it really difficult when they're trying to explain Spanish in Spanish.
Yeah, almost immediately out of the airport you get thrown into your families, trying to talk to them on the way home, and then you're there you're with them for 2 days before you even come to school and start learning anything. So
I paid for Costa Rica before we signed up for classes for the spring semester, and I had been planning on taking Spanish, and then through a bunch of miscommunications and stuff, I didn't get to take Spanish, so I had already paid and was planning on going anyway, so I was just like, I guess I'll just go. because I already.
So at least take Spanish. At least take Spanish 1 before you come here, if you can. Okay. And Bridget, what's something you would change?
Bilingual teachers.
This didn't happen to me, but it happened to one of our friends. I would make it a requirement for a host family for you to have your own private bathroom.
And what is something that you would change about the program?
Probably the fact that we have to take a taxi back and we don't have bus transportation. So in the morning we have to pay for a bus, which is fine, but then in the afternoon we don't have a bus back, so we have to wait for someone to call us a taxi, and then it's more expensive that way too. So
You make a good point. Thank you. So yeah, now that you've heard a couple of my friends' impressions, I hope this actually helps you guys out. And I can honestly say this is one of the most enjoyable experiences I have had actually studying a language. Yes, there were times that it was really hard and there were certain things that didn't make no sense, but I'm pretty sure that just comes with naturally learning the language of Spanish or learning any language at that point. But overall, anyone who does come and does not have a whole lot of Spanish, you will adapt, you will be fine. It may be a little more hard, but you will survive, as Bridget said. Because she came with no Spanish and now can at least speak some Spanish. So, it's been pretty enjoyable. I should also mention with the main highlights of everything that was said, I do recommend bringing at least $1,000 because I actually ate fairly cheap for lunches in most cases, but between activities and y'all want to go to the beach or something like that, or y'all want to go to see a movie, these things will add up. Plus you got to think of if you're bringing checked luggage, how much that's going to be. Plus if you're bringing other things, then you got to count that in too. So overall, yeah, I'd say at least 1,000. If the paper says 800, go ahead and hit 1,000, just saying. But overall, I think they highlighted everything very well that I was going to say, so I hope this helped you guys out there that are thinking about going to this program. I hope I helped answer some of the questions you might have had, and thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.